Essa, it was perhaps just a question of time, really, without any sort of international support, without any international aid getting in, and of course with the Taliban restricting supply lines to the valley, that this form of negotiation was better off for everybody at large, and that it now, the Afghan Taliban can show a united front. What do you have on the latest that you've been hearing?
Well, there are reports which are confirming now that Taliban have taken control of Panjshir and its adjoining districts. It was very important for them because there have been calls from the international community and also from Pakistan to form an inclusive government in Afghanistan. Now, we had a scenario since 15th of August that all the resistance leaders, they had gathered in the valley of Panjshir in hope to seek some military assistance from the outside world. There have been calls made to India, to the US, and to their other allies to supply them with weapons, with medicines, and with food supplies. And there have been some unconfirmed reports of some supplies being airdropped from Tajikistan into the valley. But this was very important. Taking control of Panjshir was very important for them because you cannot form an inclusive government when there is an active resistance going on, and all the Tajik people from the Tajik ethnic background, the Uzbeks and the Hazaras, if these factions form up to 30 to 35% of the Afghan population, a country with 39 million people. If 30 or 35% of them are left out, so you cannot call that government an inclusive government, which would face the issues of legitimacy. Obviously, the countries like Pakistan, who are bound by their geography to take a different approach than the other countries in the world can take. But it also comes to dealing with other neighbors, the regional powers, and a government which is not inclusive would not be able to draw or muster up that support in the region or internationally. So it was very important. I think this move is a step towards stability in Afghanistan. Now, what matters and what is important is that all these leaders and all these Afghan warring factions sit on a table and decide. And as soon as a government is announced from Kabul, what structure there is going to be, which is going to rule Afghanistan, the sooner the better, because there have been reports from various international organizations fearing a humanitarian crisis developing in Afghanistan and the exodus that is being feared. And already there are reports that there is a pressure on the borders, Afghanistan's borders with its neighboring countries, and lots of people have flocked there and they want to move out of Afghanistan.